Friday, August 17th edition of the Carolina Weather Video. I am meteorologist Matthew East here with you. And the Carolinas pretty quiet early on this Friday morning. Let's take a look over from the Cape Fear area, the Cape Fear River area, rather, near Wilmington. That is the Cape Fear Community College Marine Technology dock cam, 74 degrees there with a calm wind. But our next cold front's not that far away, kind of knocking on our door, and it's going to be our big weather player through the weekend. Behind that front, you have some pretty significantly cooler air up in parts of the northern plains, especially when you get up into the Dakotas and Minnesota. Some 30s for temperatures up that way this morning. And that's a sign of some of that cooler air that's moving in our general direction. Now, ahead of that front, there's your shower activity early on this Friday morning. The most significant thunderstorm activities down here in parts of the Tennessee Valley and the Deep South. That's what's left of a big MCS that's rumbled through the Ohio Valley and the Tennessee Valley region over the past 12 to 18 hours. In fact, let me kind of show you how this has been unfolding. Look at all the wind damage reports. That's all that you see plotted there is wind damage reports, and you can see those really get reported associated with that complex of showers and storms as it's been dropping to the south. But now that complex is in a weakening state here early on this Friday morning, but the disturbance is still there, and that could help to give us a few showers and storms in addition to the cold front later today. Highs yesterday, mid and upper 80s in many spots across the foothills and the Piedmont. I think a little warmer today, probably in the vicinity of 90. Still pretty comfortable up in Boone at 54. And certainly a pretty nice start to the day here across the foothills and the Piedmont with some 60s for temperatures, but it will be a little bit warmer and a little bit muggier this afternoon. Dew point still fairly low. Those will be creeping upward today with the approach of that cold front. So the SATRAD, just some leftover high thin clouds kind of blown off that big convective complex off to our west. Pretty quiet start to the day here. And I think this morning will be quiet, but as we go through this afternoon and this evening, there's when you'll see your opportunity of some showers and thunderstorms developing on into the region as this cold front approaches from the west. Now, the front will really just stall out pretty close by, just off to our south through the weekend, and as we have an area of low pressure right along that front, we will have to maintain the chance of some showers and storms at times Saturday, Sunday, and probably Monday too, along with cooler temperatures, some low and mid 80s for highs. All right, in the tropics, the Gulf and the Caribbean quiet, but Gordon's out there in the Atlantic Ocean, continue to move there through the North Atlantic. And we're looking at Gordon as a 65-mile-per-hour tropical storm this morning as of the 5 a.m. advisory. Already heading east, and that eastward motion will continue, maybe heading toward the some of the islands there in the northeastern Atlantic, the Azores Islands, and eventually Europe. And the Hurricane Center does forecast Gordon to become a hurricane, but again, this is obviously heading way out to sea, mainly a threat for the shipping lanes there in the North Atlantic Ocean. All right, that is it for today's edition of the Carolina Weather Video. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day and weekend, and God bless.